If you've ever felt like you've not achieved XYZ, like Mr. A is doing this, Miss B is doing that, Mr. Mrs. C, they're doing all of that and every other thing, I am here to tell you that you are not behind. You are right on time. It's most likely possible that the timeline that you are projecting for yourself, that is not your timeline to follow. The path that you're thinking that you're supposed to be on, that is not even your path to tread in the first place. So you are not behind. Just because you're seeing a couple of flashy and a couple of clean things online, I feel like social media even has a very, very huge impact on why we keep thinking that we are behind. Just because you're seeing some cool things online, you're seeing Miss A has this, Miss B has that. You are not. Close your eyes to the things that you're seeing online. Close it. Close it. Did you hear me? Close it. Right now, I'm going to give you two examples. I remember when I had not gotten into school. I think that was like how many years ago now? When I had not gotten into uni, oh my goodness, I felt like I was behind. I kept comparing myself to a lot of people that I was seeing online, posting school stuff, how they're trying to find their way around school, how they're meeting new people, going to lecture. Oh, jeez. It was so sad for me. It was really terrible because I just kept feeling like nothing was going on in my life. I wish I could go back in time. I would have made good use of that period rather than feeling sad, going through depression and anger and hate and rage and all of that. And I was just so pressured. I thank God that that period I didn't even make the wrong decisions. Although I feel like I made one, but I'm so glad that I wasn't pushed to do something that I would have regretted because it would have been so bad. That's one experience. Currently, right now, I'm out of school and well, my finances is not what I want it to be. And sometimes I come online and I'm seeing, I think somewhere around February, yes, February, I came online to see a girl that just signed out exactly the same time that I signed out from school. She already bought a Lexus, like a clean Lexus. And I was like, I don't understand. I thought we all just signed out. How are you buying a Lexus, auntie? What exactly did you do? How are you able to afford a Lexus? And I can't even afford my dream phone yet. I can't even afford my whole gadget for my. It was a lot. It was a lot for me. I kept feeling bad. Like I'm not doing something right. Like there has to be something that I'm not doing. Like what exactly are these people doing? What exactly? How come some of us just finished school? I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. It was so weird for me at first because I was used to a particular kind of routine. You wake up in the morning, you prepare for school, you go for classes. On your way to going to school, you read a book in the bus or you listen to a message in the bus. As soon as you highlight, you're thinking of how to get to your lecture hall. While you're walking to your lecture hall, you're committing your day into God's hands. You get to class, you stay in class for like how many hours of the day, and by the time you're done, you're coming back home, you're trying to eat. After eating, you want to read. After reading, it is like that was the routine I was used to. So coming back home and not having a routine, it was really scary for me at that point. And I was thinking to myself, okay, how do we do this? How do we figure this out? And someone is already buying a Lexus. Some people are already buying dream houses. Some people are already relocating to other states. And I was like, what's happening? I remember being somewhere and someone was talking to someone, talking about how he was earning a particular figure. I don't know what to call that figure, but I was like, I thought we're all reading. I thought we're all trying to make mama proud, get a good GP. How did you have time to do that? God. It was a battle. It was a very, very huge battle of pressure. And I kept feeling guilty, like I wasn't doing the right thing. Let's just leave that. I'm not going to try to lie to anybody. I'm not going to try to do that. I still have those days when I feel like I'm not doing the right thing. I still have those days when I compare my YouTube channel to other people's channels. I compare my channels to a couple of channels who have been monetized. But I thank God that whenever that thing wants to start, my brain will automatically tell me to go and check when they started, to go and check their first videos. And when I see their first videos, I'm like, Auntie, you better stop that nonsense comparison that you're doing right now. You better throw it in the trash because it's not going to help you to do anything. Now, what exactly makes us feel like we are behind? What exactly? Like, where does this come from? What is the root issue? I think the number one thing is the societal timeline that we've created for ourselves. especially for the female child. If you're from Africa or a Nigerian background precisely, there's this whole belief that as a girl, you should be done with school at a particular age. You should be done with your NYSC. That's what we do here in Nigeria. After you're done with your NYSC, you should have gotten a job at a particular age. After getting a job, you should be talking about bringing a man to get married at a particular age. Like there's this timeline that the society has created. Like at this stage of your life, it is expected that you should be doing a particular thing. And then when you look around you, you see like 60 to 70% of girls your age doing this particular thing, and then you are not doing that particular thing. The next thing that starts to happen with you is you feel like you're behind. You feel like, God, what is going on? What is happening to me? Why does it look like my... You are not. You are not behind. You are not. You are not. Kill that thing. Let us carry it together. Come, bring yours. Bring yours. Let me hold your hand. Just give me your hands. Look at me. You are not behind. You are not. Okay? I mean, I'm what? How old am I? And I'm not even yet a millionaire. I've seen millionaires at the age of 19. I think I saw this video of this girl who claimed she had started real estate at the age of 15. Sweetie, I still don't have 6-figure paying job or $1 million in my account or gold. I don't even have gold. I don't. So whatever that is making you think you are behind, you are not. Societal pressure is doing a lot of things. Societal pressure is making us think a lot of things. The society has created that bench that everybody should have gotten to at a particular point, and if they are not yet there, then it is wrong. We can't live our life that way. We are all unique for different reasons, so we shouldn't be expecting our lives to be in a particular kind of way. It doesn't make sense. I think another thing that is causing this problem is social media. Honestly speaking, because I remember when I was younger and I didn't have a phone then, my life was way peaceful. I mean, all I was thinking about was how to get a new socks that was like the fancy princess socks that had the whole floral design, and how to get like a new lunch box that I was going to use to go to school, and how to make sure that my handwriting was very pretty, because I loved... Back then, I wanted the most prettiest handwriting. My handwriting is good right now, like my handwriting is slick right now. But back then, like, those were my problems. But the moment phones started to come in, data started to come in, we started to view things, we started to see curated content online, we started to see people's glam. And the sad thing is, you're only seeing the good parts. Very few people show you the real thing. Very few people. You're only seeing the good part. You're only seeing the glam. They tell you, wake up with me. They did not wake up that way. They didn't. They did not. Some people had woken up, glammed their face a bit, did their hair, and then gone back to bed to set the camera and hit record. And then you're like, oh my God, look at how she woke up so pretty. Look at her brows. Look at her skin. Look at her hair. There was someone that woke up like 2 hours ago to get prepared. You're busy stressing yourself. Social media is doing a lot of harm right now. The thing is, we keep seeing a lot of things. We keep feeding ourselves with things that are not true. And then we are constantly on this pressure level, thinking that something is wrong with our lives. Nothing is wrong with your life. Take it from me. Nothing is wrong with your life. Now, one of the things that helped me was me realizing I had to go through a mental shift of self-realization. I realized that the pace I'm on doesn't necessarily mean I have failed. I am just aligning myself. I also had this realization that this is my learning era. In fact, that's one of the things that I tell myself whenever my brain starts to process a lot of things too fast. I'm like, yo, Iconia, this is your learning era. Okay, fine. I want to have $1 million in my bank account. Good and fine. If $1 million enters my bank account today, if somebody watching this video decides, you know what, drop your account details and I'm going to give you $1 million, I don't know what to do with it. Not like I don't know what to do with it. I know, okay, yeah, I'm going to obviously upgrade my gadget to produce better quality videos. But after that, what next am I going to do? I know that, okay, I want to invest into businesses. I've not fully understood much about businesses to know the right kind of businesses to do. I'm still trying to study things about investment, about returns, about stocks and all of that. So at the end of the day, I'm just going to be doing myself harm because I've not fully understood things. So why am I feeling pressured? Why? Why am I feeling like I'm not doing the right thing? When that thing comes right now, I don't know what to do with it yet. And that was another thing that started spinning in my head. Another thing that helped was when I had this understanding at the time, it really sat home with me. If you were really ready for those things that you're asking God for, don't you think God would have given it to you? If you were really ready for those things that you keep asking God for, you want that money, you want that apartment, you want this, you want that, don't you think that He would have given it to you? Don't you think? Think about it for a minute. You want that apartment. Do you have the maintenance culture? Do you have the money to maintain that apartment yet? Have you shifted your mindset to understand that whatever is given to me, I need to take care of it, I need to nurture it? That relationship that you want so bad, you're like, oh my God, I'm 25 years old, I'm not even yet married, I don't even have a partner yet, I don't even have a fiance, blah, 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 blah. Do you know what it means to communicate properly with someone? Do you know what it means to nurture a healthy relationship? Are you done healing from your past traumas? Are you done healing from your inner child problems? Are you done? Do you know how to communicate well? Do you have your finances in check? So many things that I started thinking about, and I was like, you know what? Enough with feeling pressured. We are going to start to learn. Enough with feeling like you're not doing the right. We are going to be learning right now. This is my learning era. Have you even discovered your purpose on earth? Do you know why God put you on this earth? Do you know what is your assignment on earth? Do you? That was a lot of things I was asking. Yes, we read our Bibles, and in our Bible we see where God said, okay, go here into the earth and multiply, where to produce godly offspring. Do you have what it takes to produce godly offspring? I'm asking you. Do you know how to take care of kids? You think it's easy to take care of children? Do you know how to still maintain yourself? There are a lot of people who get married today, and as soon as they give birth to just one child, just a child, they will lose everything. They lose their bodies, they lose their mind, they can't even control their finances, everything is a wreck. Just one child. If you now have 2 and 3, what's going to happen to you? So there are so many things that I started to understand that I need to learn before I can manage that thing, because the truth of the matter is we are not owners of anything on this earth. Whatever that we have was given to us by God. So if I'm praying for Him to give me riches, for me to manage the riches of this world, I need to know how to manage it so I don't waste it, because my Father in heaven does not like wastage. He doesn't. So these are things that you should really think about. Those things that you so want so bad. That contract that you're looking for. That partner that you're looking for. You want to have that house here. You want to live there. You want to do this. Are you mentally ready to be with the people that live in that part of the world? Have you learned what it means to be that kind of person? Have you changed your mindset? Or is your mindset still myopic, still short-sighted, still filled with scarcity and lack? Have you fixed that? That should be your thought process while you're watching this video. I'm talking to you. Now, my mom used to say this thing. She used to say, it's not by how far, it's how well. Most times when she says those things, I tend to feel uncomfortable. I tend to feel angry within myself, because that truth comes at a stage where I'm literally bleeding, and it's a very, very bitter truth, because I'm like, what do you mean it's not by how far, it's by how well? Like, are you not seeing the amount of work that I'm putting in? But it's literally the truth. It is not by how far you've gone. It's not by how fast you're able to get there. I'm seeing a lot of people at the age of 19, they already have the money, they already have the bag and all of that. Now I lease a car, I drive around, I record myself in this flashy apartment, and I paint it as my new house, and I do all this stuff, fake life, and then I post it online. But then I go back to my real life, where I don't have an expensive house, I do not have an expensive car. All of the outfits that I was wearing were all leased or borrowed or rented. Now I understand why the rate of people unaliving themselves is so high in this current day and age, because at the end of the day, it's all for what? Honestly, what was it for? What was the reason at the end of the day? Another thing or another understanding that I had was, when your goals are centered around you, all you're thinking is how to be this, how to be that for myself. At the end of the day, when you hit that goal, you end up being depressed. You end up being sad. That's why we have a lot of big people, a lot of big athletes, a lot of millionaires and billionaires. They've gotten to that stage where they have all the money, they have everything, the affluence, the influence, everything, they have it. But then they're not happy. Then they're depressed, they're sad, they're miserable. So I started to think to myself, all of your goals and aspirations that are making you feel behind in life, is it about you, or is it for a bigger or a greater good? Is it about you, or is it for the bigger and the greater good? Because the honest truth is, when everything is centered around you, it will be difficult for you to stay on that journey. It will be difficult for you to stay on that process. And that's the honest truth. Another thing or another realization that I had was, did you fall in love with the process, or were you just fixated? Because you need to fall in love with the process, whether you like it or not. You need to fall in love with the process. That thing that is making you feel behind, rather than thinking about it, why not fall in love with where you are? Because you're going to miss it. You're not going to be there forever. That's the beautiful thing about life. You either choose to go up or come down, but staying stuck, that's a bad thing, and nobody wants to stay at that particular place. So did you fall in love with the process of getting there, or were you just fixated with where you are? You were just so focused on, I want to get this thing, I want to get this thing. Because when you're just focused on that, when you're not falling in love with the journey, don't feel pressured for any reason. Do not feel pressured for any reason. One thing I tell myself when I tend to feel pressured, I tend to see some things online. Number one thing I do is I pray. Yes, I pray. After I'm done praying, I journal about how I feel. I try to understand, where is this feeling coming from. I speak to myself about it with kind words, because the good thing is I'm not lazy. I'm not just sitting on my hands and waiting for one miracle to happen, or waiting for one prince or fairy godmother to come and save me. I'm actually working on something. I'm doing something. So why am I feeling pressured? Whatever I'm doing is good, and good things take time. So I tell myself, Iconia, your journey is different. Your journey is peculiar. It is peculiar to you. There are experiences that you need to learn. There are things that you need to go through while you're on this journey. So enjoy it. Fall in love with it. Right now, I do not have an iPhone to record content. I fell in love with my Android phone. I love this phone. There was a time when I was feeling pressured, like, oh my God, all the creators, they have iPhones, they're able to record quality content and put online. And I started thinking to myself, it's not about the phone. No, it's not. It's about the value it's about the quality of the value that I have to offer. It's about what I know up here. I've seen people who get a good phone, they're not even using the phone. They have a good camera, like quality camera. They have the amazing mic, but it's just rubbish. They just buy the mic, they put it in front of them, and they're just talking trash. But with my phone, which is all I have right now, I record. And I see comments of people telling me thank you, telling me, oh my God, I needed to hear this. And I'm just like, oh my God, I wish I could hug this person where they are right now, because it helped me understand that it's not about the gadgets or anything. It's not about the devices that you're using to relay your message. It's about who you are. So what are you becoming while you're on this process? As long as you're working on something, then I don't see why you should feel pressured. It's if you're just sitting down, you're not learning anything, then we'll have a problem. You and me are going to have a problem. But you're learning something. You're learning that skill. Maybe it hasn't started giving you that 6-5 figure job yet, but you're learning it, and that's a good thing. So tell yourself today, you are on the right path. As long as I am learning, as long as I'm not just sitting on my hands, as long as I'm walking towards something, I am in order and I am doing fine. Take this from me. If you're not going to take anything from this video, you are not behind. No, your timeline is valid. Where you are right now is exactly where you're supposed to be. But the good thing that you can do is you can walk towards moving forward in life. That's the good thing. Get resources, read books, listen to messages. When you need to pitch yourself to that business for that idea, do it, pitch it. Learn and study on how to be confident, how to master the art of public speaking. Learn all of those things. You are not behind in any way. Your story is just unfolding. So I want to know exactly, at what point in your life, when exactly did you feel like you're behind? Because trust me, you are not. But if you feel like you want to really relate it to me, maybe you're just like, oh my God, Iconia, you really don't get it. When exactly did you first feel behind? Drop it in the comment section. I want to hear it. I want us to talk about it. So from this end, this is all that I have for you today. Do well to like this video, share, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching this. I am still going to repeat this again. You are right on time. Don't allow society pressure you into thinking anything, because society can be wrong sometimes. Right now, society is actually wrong. Bye.